Hey friends, it's Byron and I'm back with a brand new video. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, just hit the notification bell. It's somewhere on your screen. Today, we're talking about The Real Love Boat. It's episode 5. It's episode 6. And you know what, friends? They are getting down to the nitty gritty in episode 6. So I'm really excited to talk about it. So you know what? Let's dive right in there. So I keep losing my notes, y'all. I'm sorry. The women are in charge because they're in Naples, Italy, and the women are in charge, as you guys know, of the week. Elisa, when are you going to let go of Nathan? Okay, so here's the thing. So it starts out that the women were in charge, and Nathan and Elisa is still in this relationship. He doesn't really want to open up to her. He says he's going to try and this, that, the other. And honestly, I was like, when are you going to let go? You guys are probably only on the cruise ship for, I don't know, it seems like forever to us, but it's probably only like 3 or 4 weeks. And you're trying to meet these people, like you're speed dating, and you don't have that much time to meet these folks, as I said before in these other shows. Either shit or get off the pot. So, they do their challenge, as you all know, and they make a pizza. And here's the thing about the whole pizza bit is that I just don't understand why Dean was so forward about doing the pizza his way and not wanting her to represent at least her in the pizza. I know he wanted to keep it simple and wanted to win, which probably would have happened if they just kept the thing simple. But with what he's shown everybody else with all of the outgoing and the goofiness that he had, I know he wanted her to take him more seriously. But at that point, it's like, I don't know, let God and let go. Anyway, they wind up doing the pizza and having all this stuff on there. Only thing I can say about the pizza thing is that Marty and Emily won, and it was a cash prize, of course, attached to it. And if you guys know or watching the show and you know who Marty and Emily are, I honestly think that he is just so into her, it hurts. And I hope she doesn't break his heart in the end, because I know she wants to take her time and she wants to, she wants him to court her and things like that. And I get it. And I'm not saying be physical with him as in sex, because she already admit, like, she'll kiss him and hold his hand and this, that, the other. But like, I just don't get it. There's like, I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. You guys correct me, but there's just some kind of expectation when you're in these kind of shows that you're like putting yourself out there, and if that's you, that's fine. But it's kind of like when I have a drink versus no drinks. So it's like, yeah, I'm a little bit more looser and whatever when I'm drinking, opposed to not. And so I don't know. But anyway, he has been so patient with her. I hope they work out. So more guys come into the mix, and they're mingling or whatever at their little cocktail party like they always have. And I guess the guys gets to pick a date. You guys seen it. And Dustin, he picks Elisa, and Jerry picks Shay. So I can see them with whatever. And I honestly, I don't know. I got so used to seeing Daniel and Shaylin together that Adair was a little bit, I think, a better fit appearance-wise for her. But something, and it made her look like the grown-up woman as she is, opposed to when she's with Daniel. But it's not that she doesn't look grown up. I don't know. Actually, she looks a bit more youthful, but not in a childish way. So take that for what it is. Nathan ends up interrupting Elisa's date with Dustin because he doesn't want to go home, or he doesn't really want to he really does want to get to know her. So of course the women are in charge. The men are going to be eliminated. And what I wrote here was, Is he really trying to step it up because he don't want to go home? I don't know. And let's see. And at this point, he tells her that he sees them going to the end of the end of the show together. And I don't know. And you know what? In that moment, I kind of believed him. I honestly did. But I don't know if they know how long the show's going to be, so you can't necessarily really say that. But I don't know. I know he wanted her to be a lot more patient. We've seen him with other women before, and somehow it just doesn't seem like it's that hard for him to do with other women as it is with her. Shay goes on a second date with Adair, and now she's having second thoughts. Of course she is. This man is more her speed. He's more on her level. Of course, it was going to give her second thoughts. But the thing is that she done already built this foundation with Daniel. Sometimes it's just hard to break. Even though option B may be way better, most of the time people just stick it out with what they know opposed to what they need to get to know. So, I don't know. I think in the show, they should probably be around a little bit more before they have to boot somebody off. And maybe they are. Like I said, the editing and this, that, the other. Maybe it won't even make a difference. Who knows? All right. Nathan and Sarah goes on a date, and he seems to be more talkative with her. And I don't know. And again, and that's the thing. Like, is he more talkative because he's not trying to impress this girl, so he can be himself more easily? Because sometimes we put up, I won't necessarily say a wall, but we put on a mask when we're trying to put our best foot forward for a mention of, like a date or something, or the person that we're dating. All right, the sail away ceremony comes, and believe it or not, so Shaylin, she gives her speech, and the man baby, Adair was not playing. Like, he's like saying his last plea, and they don't even do this in the sail away ceremony, but he's giving his last plea and this, that, the other. But Daniel say, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in too. And good for you, Daniel. I rock with you on that one. And let's see. And so she chooses Nathan after it's all said and done. She chooses Nathan. And I think they'll definitely ride it out to the end unless they have a huge disagreement about something. But I think they'll be there in the end. Elisa, I guess she got tired of old boy shit. Nathan, she picks Dustin, and I wrote down good for her. And the thing is that she didn't even have a connection with Dustin. I think she was just thinking, you know what, if Nathan gets out of my life, then maybe I can move on. But Sarah picks Nathan. So it's so strange. And you guys watched it. So yes, it's so strange that, okay, she boots him out, and then she has to still see him for the next week or however many days it is, friends. Like, look, it was on and popping, and he was definitely trying to avoid her, which I would have too. It's like, you know what? You don't have anything to say to me anymore. You made your choice. Like, honestly, friends, there was no going back from that, no matter how much she thought their bond was or could be. After you done dumped me and I got chose by somebody else, yeah, let's just dive on into episode 6 because it is definitely in there. So the men are in power. They're in Creed. So the awkward feeling at the end of the sail away, I just talked to you guys about that because they're kind of at a cocktail party. And let's see, I don't know why Nathan came on a dating show not wanting to break his walls down easier. I said that earlier. Okay, the challenge, it's a puzzle. And, they're out in the water and this at the other. I think for the most part, most of the couples work well together. So it's neither here nor there. In the end, Daniel and Shaylin wins. They're at their cocktail party. And, I can get to these episodes kind of fast because a lot of the same things happen. And they don't really do that much. So anyway, new women come in to the cocktail party, but this time they have the old women go back to their suite so the new women can actually have time with them. And all I can say is that Nathan has a type And I'm into it. Like, he has a type, and I'm into it. So he likes the caramel. So anyway, Dustin and Sarah wants to use Dustin because she thinks Nathan is going to choose someone else. Oh, yes. So Dustin and Sarah goes on a date. Like they said, Dustin and, you know, you guys see that. And I think, yes, she wants to keep Dustin's attention because she knows that he's not attached to anybody. And this is Sarah, the one that was with Dean, that she probably shouldn't have left him, but we're neither here nor there, is using him because she wants to stay on the show. Nathan and Tyler, they were having a really good date and they shared a kiss. So honestly, and again, like, unless something really happens, I think the two of them will probably make it to the end as well. I can see them as a couple, and all of those walls that he had definitely came crumbling down. So we're there. And let's see, Sydney and Jordan, I think some kisses were, yeah, I know they kind of, I think it was a hug. Like they kind of got off scene and he asked her something and you can kind of see in the reflection of the elevator. I don't think they kissed, but it may have been. Who knows? You guys tell me in the comments whether there was a kiss or not, or just a hug or whatever. I will say this, oh girl, Kendra that he's with, I don't know. Like, I know he's into her and the this and the that, but as a couple, I don't know. I know he has a type. He even says he has a type. I don't know. Beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder. I will always say that, friends. That's just the way it is. If you disagree, write it. Put it in the comments. So the sail away thing comes. Elisa goes to the men's suite to talk to Nathan, and you guys seen it. And it's like, you know what? It was a last minute desperation thing that, you know what, girl, I'd have held my head up high and I'd have took my bag and walked on. But anyway, good for you, because even if it doesn't work out with Tyler, maybe, just maybe, he'll find you on social media and X, Y, and Z. You guys already started the show, so it's not really a spoiler. So Dustin is like, damn, I looked over, but will he choose her? Let's see. So I like it that Dustin chose Sydney, and his reason why is because she came in and she doesn't have any baggage. Sarah knew she was going to be out of there. Nathan, of course, picked Tyler. But the thing is like, I know that Dustin picked her and he was better off because old girl didn't want him anyway. So he might as well try to get something sparked up with her. Oh yeah, well, the next people that are going to come in are men. So he's probably out the next week. So that's neither here nor there. Like I said, Sarah should have kept Dustin. And Elisa, girl, you signed the seal and delivered that. So anyway, we have come to the end of episode 6, friends. I hope you guys are enjoying The Real Love Boat just as much as I am. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do. And Jerry O'Connell's wife is actually a good host, and he's just kind of there, and half of the time he be looking like, I don't know what it's about, friends. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can subscribe, friends. It is free. You just hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Good night.